Hey guys, I hope you're well. So, I came across this news story, and I've seen people calling it a principled stand or moral objection or things like that. But honestly, to me, it just looks like career suicide. I don't think any of these publishers are any of these authors, sorry, are ever going to come back from it. But you can let me know what you think, right? Let me explain the situation. In France, a new guy has taken over Hachette Leave. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. And one of the imprints is called, I think, Grasset. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong as well. But something like 140 authors now have left. They've walked away because they don't like this new owner, because he is far right. What does that mean? I don't even really know. Who does know? Because far right could actually mean far right, or it could just mean somebody that's centre left, depending on who it is you're speaking to. It depends how far along to the left the person is that's calling them the far right, right? So we don't really know. I suspect he's probably just a conservative, would be my guess, but whatever. Anyway, what he done was he fired one of the editors at this imprint, and in response, to count 140 authors have actually walked away and they penned an open letter calling it an ideological takeover, just a whole bunch of other stuff. And they've now started a class action lawsuit as well to try and get their rights back, essentially. One of the authors, I think, even tore up his publishing contract on live TV, which is very dramatic, but it doesn't actually change the fact that the publisher owns the rights to his work. So, yeah, there is that. I don't know. It just all seems kind of performative to me. I think they're going to be getting the likes and the retweets, but I think what they've done is committed career suicide. And it even goes against what it is they're actually trying to achieve. Because by being the only dissenting voices left in the publishing house, why would you remove yourself from that? You provide the only pushback. It just doesn't make any sense. And if they think another publisher is ever going to touch them after this, I mean, I would be very, very surprised. You know, if you prioritise activism over professionalism, it's unlikely that a huge company or conglomerate, which most publishing houses are, will ever look at you. You are radioactive. And then when you add the class action lawsuit into that, they're just not even going to take the risk. You're a liability. So, I mean, if these guys ever get published again, I would be very, very surprised. Because even if a publisher agrees with their personal politics, looking at their actions, they're going to be like, nah, it's not worth it. It's just not worth the risk. You know? So this person's going to, I don't know, decide to start a lawsuit to get their rights back when promote somebody to the board that they don't like. You're not going to risk that. You're not going to risk that. Companies care about the bottom line. They care about their profits, right? And if you're going to potentially cause problems, like I say, if you're going to choose activism over professionalism, they're not going to touch you. I certainly wouldn't. Anyway, this was just a really quick video because I'm in a hurry, I'm rushing around today. But I wanted to get your opinion on this. Do you think what they're doing is a brave, principled stand, or do you think, nah, they've just shot themselves in the foot here? Because I'm in the latter camp. They're going to get the likes, they're going to get the retweets, but I'll be very surprised if they ever get published again. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. Stay safe. I'll speak to you again soon.